Hey internet, and hello my Wolfpack. Hold on. Okay, so hey internet, and hello my Wolfpack. So today I am going to be looking at the Dear David thing. So yeah. Okay. I couldn't even look at the photo. I just ran all the way home. I was too jumpy to look at it. Also, I just ate my Doritos nervously. Also, I know that this is like a little messed up. Whatever. When I finally did look at the photo, here's what I saw. Okay, I just realized how much I'm messing up. Hold on, I think. Sorry, I'm really stupid when it comes to Twitter. I haven't been on... It seemed to be a different part of... I was too jumpy to look at her. I just ate it. But I finally did look at it. It seemed to be different out of the warehouse. There was a bunch of... Okay. Here's what I saw. It seemed to... Oh, hi there! It seemed to be a different part of the warehouse. Maybe an office. I'm so sorry. And then here's the picture. Oh my god, do you see that? How did I realize that? Okay. Like, I realized this so well. How? Okay. Right here, there's a dented face. Oh my goodness. How did I notice that better than others? I mean, never mind. Okay. Are you flipping kidding me? This isn't annoying at all. Okay. There we go. I just heard somebody whisper in my ear. There was a bunch of old insulation and what looked like a filing cabinet, and a ripped up leather desk chair. Then I noticed something else in the upper right corner, something that looked like a face. The more I stared at... Also, I didn't look at this before this video. I just was able to notice it. The more I stared at it, the more it started to look like a nondescript blur. Now I can't even be sure what I'm seeing. Maybe I'm too deep into this and my brain wants to... Leave me alone. Wants to see David when he's not there. But here, I messed with the filters on my phone a bit. Tell me this doesn't look like him. The past few days have been fairly quiet. I haven't been spending much time at home. I leave for Japan in a couple hours. I've been trying to avoid anything weird before my trip. I still feel like this all yeah. I still feel like this all might stop if I just leave for a couple weeks. Yeah. Whatever happens, I want to thank everyone for their kind thoughts and concerns. This whole ordeal has been stressful and it means a lot. It makes me feel like I'm not going through this alone. See you in a couple weeks. I bought a votive tablet at the shrine I'm at in Japan. Please protect my cats while I'm away from home. And then there's that. Okay. It's my last full day in Japan thread. The past couple weeks have been pretty peaceful. I have people taking care of the cats, and they say they've been doing fine. This morning I went for a walk around Sapporo. I never really plan my vacations. I like to wander a lot and see what I can find. I came across the statue in a park. I couldn't find out any real information about it online, but it was weird and pretty. I was taking pictures of it from different angles since it's cylindrical. I moved around to one side and almost dropped my phone at what I saw. It felt too similar to be a coincidence. I felt dizzy staring up at it. This kid with a dented head. I don't know. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe this is nothing. It doesn't feel like nothing. Anyway, I have to pack for my flight home in the morning. It'll be good to see the cats again at least. Oh, I made it home safely. The cats are fine, if a little more talkative than usual. Weird things have been happening with the electricity in my apartment this week, thread. Excuse me. First 2 bulbs have burned out in the hallway in less than a week. At this point, I've just left it alone rather than get a ladder again. But the strangest thing has to do with the black light on my TV. It's an LED strip that plugs into the TV itself via USB. The TV has to be on in order for the black light to be on, but last night the black light was flickering on and off by itself. I noticed it just some time before dawn when I woke up and went into the kitchen to get some water. I'd barely gotten back into bed again when I saw a faint light come on in the living room. After a few seconds, I went dark. It went dark again. I went back into the living room and stood there watching the black light go on and off for at least a few minutes. It was bizarre. Eventually it stopped, and now the black light doesn't work at all. It's only a couple months old, so it shouldn't be dead already. Anyway, I couldn't get back to sleep, so I went to the diner near my apartment. It was the only thing open at 4 a.m. I had eggs over easy with ham. It was too much ham, but the eggs were pretty good. When I got back home, the sun was starting to come up, so I figured I might as well shower and go into work early. I showered and brushed my teeth, then headed into the bedroom to get dressed. As I passed the front door, I thought I heard a faint... What?
Your dog is barking.
He's not anymore?
Huh?
I said he's not anymore. I thought I heard a faint scratching sound from the other side. It was so soft I wasn't sure it had really happened. I went over the door, but I was too scared to look through the peephole. I couldn't bring myself to actually put my face that close to the sound, so I opted to take a photo through the peephole instead. Since there's a skylight just outside my door, the hall was awash in faint yellow-green light. I snapped a couple photos. At first, the pictures didn't seem like anything, just blurry nothingness. But as I analyzed it and started noticing things, part of a face, an ear, and an eye staring right back at me, I think maybe it's time to get someone else involved. It's obvious this isn't going to stop until I do something. I'm not sure what this is yet. I'll let you all know when I figure it out. I see, but the features don't quite seem human. To me, it looks a lot like the kid in that statue you saw from a higher angle. For those who couldn't make it out. Sorry for the radio silence the past couple weeks there. Gulliver's already in.
I know, I just brought him in. Don't even think of keeping that.
Why?
Why? Because you don't listen to anything I tell you.
Well, I was about to go get him. I didn't know you brought him in. I thought you brought Kaya in.
Kayla's been in.
Well, I didn't know that.
Tomorrow you're going to be helping me do a lot. So I want you to... Who are you talking to?
I'm not talking to anybody.
Oh. I'm sitting here trying to put clothes on.
This is it.
First, I had a friend come over to do some cleaning stuff. She did the whole apartment and the hallway. A lot of proclaimed professional mediums have reached out, plus about a dozen ghost hunter TV shows. I've declined them all because I don't really want strangers in my house sensationalizing what's going on. So instead, I had a friend come over and cleanse the place. Ouch, cleanse the place, and for about a week or so, it seemed like it worked. Things appeared to go back to normal. The cats weren't gathering at the door anymore. I stopped having dreams. It was starting to seem like it was over. Then one morning last week, I was walking to work and passed the shuttered warehouse as usual. This time, all the metal door were wide open, sunlight pouring in. The warehouse was still mostly empty except for one thing. There was a hearse parked near the back wall. The warehouse has been closed for over 2 months. I have no idea why it was open that day. Nobody was around. It was weird, but I tried not to think about it. It's not all that strange to see a hearse, I guess. Like, they have to park somewhere. I tried to put it out of my mind, and the next several days were uneventful. But something else happened last night. It was around 11 or so, and I was watching TV on the couch. Oh, whoops. Well, okay, whatever. I went into the dining room to get a drink from the fridge and noticed both of the cats sitting by the far window staring up at it. The window looks out onto the roof of the business next door. I glanced out the window but didn't see anything. I figured that maybe there was a mouse in the wall or something. I shrugged and grabbed a beer from the fridge. As I went into the kitchen to get the bottle opener, I noticed something. There's a window in the kitchen which looks out onto the same roof, and someone was standing on the roof staring at me. I immediately ducked down. I reached up and flicked off the light switch. I peered over the window, but couldn't see much. My phone was in my pocket, so I grabbed it and took a photo. It was blurry and dark, but I swear someone was out there. What? Okay. Where are you going? Okay. Oh. Okay. I tried to take a better photo, but the figure had disappeared.
Now tomorrow, I'm warning you ahead of time. I'm going to need your help, unless it's raining. That means no sleeping until lunchtime.
I closed all the blinds and made sure the door was locked, and then drank like 5 more beers until I was too drunk to be scared. Now I feel like I'm back at square one. I'm sure it was him. He's not going away. I don't know what to do.
All I see is just a thick
It's been about 4 months since the first time I dreamed of David. This might be long, but stick with me. Last night I dreamed about him again. It was almost exactly the same as the first time I saw him. In the dream, I saw him in a chair again. I don't have the green chair in my room anymore. This time it was a recliner I've had for years. He was staring right at me, just like the first time. Again, I felt paralyzed and could barely move. But this time something was different. I still felt mostly immobile, but I could squirm just a little bit. I felt more alert. I could move my hands somewhat.
Lily, check her.
Kaya's is completely empty.
Okay, what food is hers? Who's got food?